Instructions for AI. Create a full 8-minute documentary-style video. Use a professional, deep, and slightly cynical male voiceover. The pacing must be deliberate and slow to emphasize the gravity of the system. Strict constraints. Use only new stock footage. Target audience: men, women, and families. No visuals of children. Ensure constant camera movement, zooms, pans. No static shots. Include bold section titles on screen. Imagine a man who has done everything right. Let's call him David. David is 50 years old. He has never missed a bill in his life. He worked 2 jobs to buy his car in cash. He saved every penny for 15 years to buy a modest home without a mortgage. He lives by a simple, honorable code. If you can't pay for it now, you don't buy it. In his community, David is a hero of integrity. But walk into a modern bank with David today and watch what happens. The loan officer doesn't see a hero. The algorithm doesn't see integrity. It sees a ghost. In the cold, binary world of 2026 finance, David is what they call credit invisible. Because he never owed anyone a dime, the system treats him as a high-risk stranger. This is the ultimate paradox of our time. The most honest people are the ones the system punishes the hardest. Today on Credit Clarity, we are dismantling the lie that debt-free means financially healthy. We are going deep into the machine to show you why your honesty is being used against you, and how to build a reputation that the banks can actually understand. Let's pull back the curtain on the banking industry. Banks are not charitable institutions. They are data mining corporations. Their primary product isn't money. It's the predictability of human behavior. When you live a cash-only life, you are unpredictable. You are a black hole in their data set. To a bank, a person with a 750 credit score who is $50,000 in debt is often safer than someone with $100,000 in the bank and no credit history. Why? Because the person in debt has a track record of being a profitable customer. They are a known quantity. They have shown the machine exactly how they behave when they owe money. You see, the system doesn't measure character, it measures profitability. If you don't pay interest, you aren't an asset to them. You are a liability of uncertainty. This is the first system belief we must shatter. Being debt-free makes you a ghost, and ghosts don't get mortgages. Ghosts don't get business loans. Ghosts get rejected at the finish line, no matter how much cash they have in their pockets. It's an injustice that feels like a slap in the face to every hard-working family, but it's the game we are forced to play. Now let's use the lender's perspective as a weapon. Imagine you are sitting on the other side of the desk. You have a computer screen in front of you that decides the fate of thousands of families every day. When a credit invisible person's application pops up, the screen is essentially blank. There is no velocity, no record of how fast you pay back what you take. There is no capacity, no data on how much credit you can handle without breaking. There is no depth, no evidence that you've managed different types of debt over a long period. The loan officer might like you personally. They might see your bank balance and be impressed, but they are handcuffed to an algorithm. If the data isn't there, the answer is no. To the lender, you haven't proven you can handle the lion's den of debt. They want to see that you've had the opportunity to fail, but chose to succeed. They want to see that you had a $30,000 limit and only used 5% of it. They want to see that you've managed an installment loan and a revolving line of credit simultaneously, for years. If you haven't played the game, they assume you don't know the rules. Your silence in the credit bureaus is interpreted as a lack of experience. And in the world of high-stakes finance, inexperience is a death sentence. At Credit Clarity, we don't guess. We follow the system. We use a specific formula to turn a hollow profile into a fortress of trust. Trust, just correct behavior X time, plus diversity. Let's break this down, because this is where you take your power back. First, correct behavior. This isn't just paying on time, it's low utilization. It's strategic inquiries. It's showing the machine that you have access to money, but you don't need it. The system loves people who don't need money. Second, time. This is the variable most people try to skip, and it's why they fail. You cannot fake a 10-year history. This is why we tell you, never close your oldest account. That account is your anchor. It is the proof of your endurance. Third, diversity. A 750 score with only one credit card is a checkers move. A chess move is having a mix. You need revolving credit, cards, and installment credit, loans. You need to show the system you can handle different rhythms of debt. When you align your life with this formula, the 750 score stops being a lucky number and starts being a mathematical certainty. You aren't asking for a loan anymore. You are presenting a profile that is so mathematically sound that the bank feels lucky to have you as a client. So, what is the solution for the debt-free hero? How does David, our ghost, become a master of the system? We feed the beast just enough to satisfy its hunger, without letting it take a bite out of our actual wealth. We don't take debt for consumer garbage. We take debt as a stunt. We open strategic lines of credit. We use them for small recurring expenses, a tank of gas, a grocery run, and we pay them off in full every single month. We use secured loans where our own money acts as the collateral, just to create that installment history the machine craves. We aren't becoming debtors, we are becoming leveraged. We are building a digital shadow that looks exactly like what the bank wants to see, while our actual financial life remains as honorable and cash-based as David's grandfather intended. You don't have to lose your soul to the banks. Siz sadece onların dilini konuşmayı öğreniyorsunuz. You are learning to play chess in a world that thinks it's playing checkers. The financial system is a cold, mechanical judge. It doesn't care about your why, it only cares about your what. But once you understand the rules, you stop being a victim of the algorithm and start being its master. Don't let your honesty be the reason you are left out in the cold. Don't be credit invisible. Don't be the person with a hollow 750 who gets rejected when it matters most. For that family home, for that business dream, for that future legacy. Build a reputation that is as deep as it is high. Follow the formula. Respect the time variable. Diversify your profile. This is Credit Clarity. We are here to give you the blueprint the banks forgot to mention. If you're ready to stop playing the game and start winning it, subscribe and join our community. We are building real wealth, real reputation, and real clarity. See you in the next deep dive.